Top 7 countries with the highest minimum wage in the world. One of the defining factors between a developed, developing, and underdeveloped country is certainly the amount of wage the average worker of such country earns. The recent back and forth ongoing minimum wage saga between the Nigerian federal government and organized labor goes a long way to show the importance of minimum wage in the economic life of a nation. Increased minimum wage will mean higher purchasing strength of the average worker, which will in turn mean good fortunes for a common man with a multiplier effect on the economy at large. Before you purchase that visa, here are 7 top countries with the highest minimum wage you have to consider. This list is according to the last data released by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) in 2014, with subsequent updates over the years. The country that tops the list of the highest minimum wage is Australia, with a huge sum of $15 per hour. The country has also demonstrated a tax structure that offers high support for low-wage earners. The ages of the citizens in Australia determine how much they earn per hour. The minimum hourly wage per hour is 17.29 Australian USD, which is $12.47 US for adults. The minimum wage rate for 20 years old in Australia is 16.89 Australian dollar. 19-year-old worker in Australia gets 14.26 Australian dollar. 18 years old in Australia takes home 11.81 Australian dollar per hour, while 17 and 16 years old in Australia get 9.99 Australian dollar and 8.18 Australian dollar respectively per hour. Undoubtedly, this Australian hourly minimum wage is greater than monthly minimum wage earned in most parts of Africa. The second country on the list is Luxembourg, with the highest minimum hourly wage among the European Union members. The minimum wage of Luxembourg is based on age and skills of such workers. The breakdown goes thus: unskilled workers within the ages of 18 and above have minimum take-home of 10.93 euros per hour. Skilled workers in Luxembourg has a higher minimum wage with 13.11 euros per hour. With a minimum wage of $12.6 US per hour, France ranks third on the list. This high pay was as a result of the recent review of the minimum wage in January 2016, with a European rate of 9.67 euros per hour. Belgium is the 4th country on our list. The minimum wage system in Belgium is specifically by age. 21 years old and above earn between 8.94 euros per hour for 38 hours per week. Belgium is one of the countries in the world where the workers work the least per week. Looking for a country with the highest minimum wage, New Zealand might just be one of those countries that catches your attention. Operational in the country is a minimum wage of $11.7 US per hour before tax. The government of New Zealand increased the minimum wage by 75 cents to $16.50 US per hour on the 1st of April 2018. The Republic of Ireland could be a small country in the North Atlantic, but a giant in the payment of minimum wage. The country used to pay the minimum of 9.25 euros per hour, but today the new minimum wage is 9.55 euros per hour. However, it is only the experienced adult workers that benefit from this 3.2% increment. The last country on our list is Netherlands with 9.11 euros per hour. Australia, Luxembourg, France, Belgium, New Zealand, Ireland, and Netherlands are the big 7 when it comes to paying the highest minimum wage in the world. Living and working in these countries could mean you have more purchasing power than people in other places of the world. But don't forget that some of these countries pay the highest taxes in the world.